Alright. Alright. Now we're live. Alright. If it looks like I just now sat down and opened up the stream, that's probably because I am. I gotta send another paragraph. What do you mean you gotta send another paragraph, Jello? Oh yeah, and otherwise, hello Ender, hello Jello, welcome to the stream. I will say today's probably going to be a bit shorter. Let's see. There we go. Today's going to be a bit shorter in that it's going to be like a hard 3 hours or something. So I'm trying to. Oh, I need to get the chat thing set up. So today's going to be mainly. I want to work on the legs some more. See what I can do. I actually. Last night I actually did a bit of work and I got like this prototype thing set up. I at least got that, which looks kind of neat. I'm probably going to reposition it a bit because I was looking at my references and I think I need to reposition it. But main thing is that I was able to get that at least. Kevin, an Ultra Kill fan is here. Hello. Stay hydrated. Oh yeah, I should probably stay hydrated. Let's see. Sip. I have a couple things I need to do. Alright, before I actually get started, such as actually get the chat feed on here, because I haven't got that yet. Where is chat? I am going to fix that right now. I pretty much just sat down. I'm on a tight schedule. Today's going to be like a hard 3-ish hours. There we go, the chat feed should be there now. And I'm gonna contact affiliated parties. I'm also going to be a bit harder on checking the fan mail today. I wanted to start a bit earlier, but that just didn't happen, unfortunately. Let's see. Posted on Blue Sky. There we go. Now's not the time. Let's see. Did you hear what happened to an Education A platform? Says Kevin. I don't think I've heard about whatever you're talking about. So I'm not sure. Jilla says, what do you want to know about the Void? Honestly, not sure at the moment. Like, I feel like you've got a lot of details already in like a couple posts that you did. Let's see. That's like the start of it. Do I need those? Do I need these a bit bigger? No, I think I need to like position them more higher. I think that's what I mainly need to do. One moment. My cat desperately wants to go outside, but I'm not ready. God, not me too again. No, don't worry. I used my speedrunner strats to skip it. Isn't there a 3D model of the Earthmover in a site called Sketch or something? I mean, maybe, but actually, wait. What are you talking about? A site called Sketch or something? Is there actually? If so, that might make it a bit easier to work with. I mean, I just have the actual. Why are we dark? I don't know. I have like the actual game open on the other, or like as like another tab. So the idea is I'm gonna like swap back and forth through these. At least that's the plan. Let's see. Is that called Sketch or something? I want to check that out. Sketch. Earthmover. Sketch Fab. That's what it's called. Oh, wow. Oh. Hold on. Oh, that's cool. 1 second. There actually is like an actual website for this. The textures aren't the greatest. Although I don't know if that's to like lag or something. Yeah, it helps sizzle trip. Yeah. At least with like looking at like proportions, I think. It kind of seems like it's like a really rough. Well, it's not a rough 3D scan, but at least it's like a scan of the model itself. Huh. That's interesting. You even got like the little textures of the heat from the pipes here. That's interesting. That's funny. I think with Sketchfab or something like that, Google Earthmover Ultrakill model. This can make it easier just to look around, but it's the terminal Earthmover. I think for my purposes, I would just rather have this model to look at. Then I can just like a lot easier look around. And this is also the one that I'm basing a lot of my proportions off of. I'm not trying to make a one-to-one Earthmover, but like close enough. It's kind of the idea I had. Jellyfish says... Wait, did YouTube add in like a translation thing onto the chat feed? Look at my meal. Lock that we have. What? Hold on, Jello, did you purposefully have it in a different language, or did YouTube think you were speaking a different language? Speaking of, I'm gonna get the email up. I need to read that so I can... Let's see. It's English, but very bad. Apparently it's so bad that YouTube thought it was something entirely different. Yeah, that one's... Let's see. I'm just checking out some mail stuff. So let's see. Taz sent in something that was this. It was just like a little hold on. Alright, I got it. There we go. There's a little announcement about there's like Ultrakill V2 for V2s now. Like they look like really good models too. I don't think I'll get one myself, but I thought those were kind of cool. Let's see. Bill says no. I spelt it. Look at the mail purposefully. I figured, but like for some reason, YouTube detected it as an entirely different language, which I think is funny. Let's see. There's 2 other links that Taz sent. Where are those? Hold on. One of them's an animation and another one's a meme. Let's see. There was this one animation I kind of saw some time ago. That was Nico going on an elevator, and then oopsie doopsie fell into fraud. Oop. Anyways, they made like a full animation, because I think it only went to like a minute, and then they added like another minute to this. I have actually seen it before though, so I won't get like a real reaction. I will say that this is really good. The City of the Dead Sun by MTV is what this video is. I honestly think the animation is like really good. Let me see if I can find it. I won't show the whole thing, but I remember this one bit here. Right? No. Nika's like trying to kick it. I'm helping. It's a good animation too. And one mem. So this is, by the way, I'm Swedish. It's Dean's old PNG model. It's just Nico though. Let's see. This one I haven't seen. I'm kind of curious. Thrag and the Last Sapling by Green Red Mario.
Grand Regent.
You broke the cobblestone generator!
How? We are in a unique and precarious situation. How? Two primary reasons.
Oh no, those...
No! I choose death!
Oh. And there you go. You idiot, you broke the cobblestone generator. I like how that's just the constant meme. Or the constant, like, meme about Skyblock. We broke it, no. Let's see, I think there was one more email to check out. It's also from Jellyfish. Let's see, info about you want info from the Void info shop. Where we give out info. I don't know why, but that was like such a stutter. Good grief. Let's see. Relay message. There's a lot of info here. I do not have info on what you want, info about the Void. The info I give now is about me not knowing the info... The hell? Are you stuttering making this? Good gracious. I give now is about me not knowing the info that you want, info from the Void info shop, run by the one who gives you info on the Void, me. I know all the info there is to be known about info from the info shop. You know who I freaking am. No, I don't. You need to be more specific. I don't know who this is. Let's see. That was a stutter and a half. Goodness. So much info. It's too much info. You have so much information about the Void. Crazy. Okay, unfortunately, that's gonna be the last bit of fan mail. I'm technically caught up at the moment. But today I want to actually start at my normal time because I am a little limited today. Because I have like a hard limit of about 3 hours, I think. I think is like the limit that I'm giving myself. So, progress update on what happened yesterday. Yesterday, I took photos. Oops. I made a battery factory way over yonder. right over there. And we were able to get that working yesterday, which is good. That means in the future, whenever I get into any like vehicle production or vehicle transport stuff, I have fuel for that, as well as for drones. I think I was making like 300 batteries a minute or something like that, which should suffice until I get like a better fuel source for now. There's so much info about me not knowing what info you want from the shop. That gives info that's run by the one that gives info me. So I would like to have info on what info you want on. Info. Get free. Who's the commander-in-chief in Void? In the Void? Is there like a president or something? All right. Go back to this. So the other project that I was working on yesterday was trying to get the legs built, and let's see, swap her to Ultra Kill. I wanted to start off making this leg just because there's like nothing else there at the moment. I wanted to start on that, and I wanted to make this cylindrical part, which seems like it just has like this rigid rectangle that goes into the main leg with let's see, there's a cylinder here and something of a cylinder, but this one just has like stuff in the middle, so just 2 circles on the side, and then a little jaunt down. This shouldn't be too difficult to make at this point, but yesterday I worked on making this part. I tried to see if I can make the whole thing in a blueprint designer. Unfortunately, I just don't have enough space to fit the whole thing, so I had to split it up into segments. And yesterday I got this kind of ready enough. I do want to replace some of these, like put some of these in a different area. It is kind of about the size that I want too, so it's kind of close. Let's see, Jello says, I'm gonna give you info now. I'm gonna leave to find info. If you want any info from the info shop, DM me. On the server, I'm Gemstone. I will give you info. Or write a mail with info from the info shortstop info. I don't think I don't know if I want that much info. Let's see. So looking at the reference, remember about here was like the space in between. And I think I need this to be... Crazy question. How... I think it's V2. Oh, that's right. I don't have that one sheet on here. Do you not want info from the info shop? No, I think I've got enough info for now. And other than the one that I thought about, is there like a ruler of the Void store or Void shop? Is that an option? Let's see. How far in? I'm just gonna say that's like about 4 meters deep. What do you mean ruler? I don't know. Is there like a king or a queen? Is that a thing that's possible? Me and Jill. You're the ruler? What? How did you get to rule the entirety of the Void? You run the info shop. So it's clearly correct information since you're running it. Oh, let's see, lower part. Okay, how do I want this to work? So this is kind of like the very edge, and it's gonna be like the thickness area. Having this out so I can look this easier. That is a very good question. I thought you said info. What? Oh, you mean the void? I thought you meant about the info shop. No, I meant like the void in general. That's what I wanted to know. Let's see. I think I make it about 5, 8. Oh. About 8 meters. I'm gonna say like 8-meter length here, which is about yonder. All right. So that's like how far away that I'm gonna have it. Info shop out. I mean Jello out. You think you're having an identity crisis? A little higher. Actually, is it exactly? No, it's a little in. So I got stuck in my info store, information head. Oh no, more info. Let's see, a little further. Say about 8 meters in. Info. I think this guy really likes his info. Oh, hey, no, I didn't tell you to build there. What are you talking about? No, go over here. Let's see. Are you? Wait, you're not even aligned right. Oh well. Should be okay. Should be okay. I'm just getting approximates anyway. Let's see, how does that look? No, that needs to be a bit further in. That there's fine. Need otters read first help. I'm guessing YouTube has just added in a translation thing into the chat feed, because I've noticed like your info thing was like, oh, we're gonna translate that to but shorter. That's weird that like for the word that you're doing, it's like, oh, we're gonna shorten that down to. We're shortening that down so it has less H's for some reason. I'm not there. I need to. You're speaking gibberish now. I think the YouTube thing is just really confused. Let me see if I can place some of this over here. Like, ooh, can I get like a half? Like a half here, yeah. I think I'll actually place the parts about here, I think. Pull out my blueprints. Being very picky on where I want to put this. Let's see. I think that looks about right. We'll have it about 4 clicks up. About 4 clicks up. We'll work with that. yellow smoke and the letters fly out of my body. Oh my god, the info took control of me. Well, that's unfortunate. You should probably get that looked at. Let's see, upper and... Oh, I need to change how I connect this because I know it's a little finicky. See ya. Okay, Void, bye. Void? No, Jello. Bye, Jello. See ya. Let's see. Dost thou not wantest to measure up? Thine don'teth wanteth to measure up. Why do you go at weird angles? No, just go directly up. No, don't go at an angle. What do you mean you're going at an angle, though? There's no reason. Hold, and then look at it. Up. There we go. Now I make you go up. Oh, of course, now you're just... How did I get this to go on here before? If I lined it up right next to it because it's about the same height. And then, of course, that goes up at a diagonal. Why does it go up at a diagonal? All about the diagonals with you. What is up with this? It's probably the closest I'm gonna get to this, isn't it? I must remember though, I remember doing this yesterday and I had it more accurate. This is just going to be most of the day, isn't it? Ah, good grief. Just I'm building with blueprints. It makes this a whole lot easier. Oh, I think it's good. Ender's returned. Hello, Ender. Trying to reposition these circle parts. Oh, it doesn't seem like it wants to connect, or it doesn't want to smoothly connect. There we go. Please just align yourself. You don't align yourself. What the hell? Genuinely don't know what's going on here, so how are you off center like that? How is that even possible? I genuinely don't know how that's even possible. Let's see, so looks like if I have it on blueprint mode, I can kind of connect them like this, and they seem even enough, so. There we go, that's better. Hit the circle. And now, I need to have this part changed. I was actually going to be worried if I wasn't going to have like a lot of foot room in here, but if the leg is going to take up like this big square, I think there should be enough foot room over here. I could probably move the sinks at some point. It's not a permanent location. Also, speaking of, how's the power going? I should probably turn on a couple things. I have like some stuff running, and I didn't want to waste too much energy. I'm gonna see if I can turn this on really quick. So to turn it on, I just flip that switch. Probably should get a couple more on. There we go. I think that should be able to generate enough power now. Alright. Oh, wait, should I try to do the same thing on the other side before I forget how I do it? Probably. Except for the back hind legs, those are going to be kind of different. Oh, it doesn't like that I'm making a blueprint in a blueprint, so I can't easily blueprints connect. Can I connect to you? I can connect to you. Alright, so I'll keep that in mind. I believe for my last calculations, I wanted it to be about 60 meters. 60 meters over from this point. Or I think, no, 48 meters? Let's see, we'll look at what 16 is and figure it out from there, I think. I do want it kind of wide. There we go. Wait. Need to have this circled. Connect to you. There we go. This way it's actually aligned correctly, then goes along this line. Is that good? Is that a good height? I feel like that's a good height, or length. Yeah. I gotta keep thinking to myself that I'm just making my own custom Earthmover at this point. Don't need to be like exactly one-to-one. I at least got like the area that I'm working with, which I think that's probably gonna be that was probably the hardest part. And since like the dimensions are just going to be different by default, I don't want to worry about it being one-to-one. But it will look very cool, regardless of what ends up happening. As long as I like put in a lot of efforts in actually building it at every step of the way, it'll look really good. Right, there we go. Need to clear this blueprint out, just to get that out of the way. Okay, I should probably put the same thing on the other side before I forget. So, let's see. Zoom out. Yeah, I think that looks good. And then once it goes around the shielding, you can still kind of see the circular thing inside. Yeah, yeah. Alright. Let's see, where exactly... Let's say on that point. Oh, you're curved. Can I freeform? Thank you. Is it pretty much this this point directly onto this half? I think so. Okay. Make sure that's straight. Alright. I'm just gonna make sure I get it in like the exact same spot. Kind of over here. Take some of this out. How does that connect again? So coming off of the off angle directly at that line right where that intersects. Okay. So head over here. We'll just do this. So it should align here. All right. And we'll pull up the different parts. Set to default because you don't want to be placed any other way. Do I think that's close enough? Let me do a recheck really quick. Placed it down already, but I want to do a quick recheck. I'm going for like really, really hard symmetry. Let's see, about 4 meters up, and it was kind of off like that. Okay, okay, so that should be correct. All right. Brief. Okay. Set to blueprint mode. To go sideways? Yes. Okay. And line with it. Change to upper, hold blueprint, make it go up. And get in line with you. Yep, there we go. And last part, at least of this section, lined up. So it's that circle, and then I needed to make I think it was a 40 beam and connected to a 16, and then I get to connect it to the end. I think that's what it was. So if it's connected to you, 40 meters out, and then another 16. There we go. Alright, what does that look like? Looks okay. Looks okay. What part do I need to work on next? After this, I think I need to get the main hinge, or the... Let me see if I can get this first. Looking over an Ultra Cup, we're still working on this part. I think we should try to start working on this, which does seem to be... I want to say close to the same size, or at least like this part is. There's like a second part near the bottom that kind of juts outwards, but I think we could probably add that a bit later. Although it seems like it only does like the first half of the circle, and then it does a hard line down from here, so Right at the edge, it'll probably go in, I want to say about 1 meter, and then have a sharp decline down. So we'll just do the first half, and okay, still need to actually get like the rest of this done though. Next, I wonder how many times I'm going to use this like circle blueprint. Very curious on that. Oh, should I check what the hind legs look like? Because I know they're different, but I don't know exactly how different. I should check that out before I go too far away from this step. Let me unhold. Goodness. Thank you. You should position yourself. Now. There we go. Alright. So that's these two joints. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. And we'll get on the rest of that in a moment. Let me check. What do the hind legs look like? I know they're at like a different angle as soon as they come off. Oh, they're entirely different, I think. Yeah, they are shielded kind of differently. Oh, but I think that, yeah, they use the same part that I'm going to be working on in a moment. Like there's this joint that I just done, and there's this part I'm looking at. And we're just going to go through the guts really quick. Don't mind that. I think that actually is like the same part. So if I can get this done, I might work on that. I'll like work on the insides a bit later. Yeah. Oh yeah, that has like a connection joint here too. I'll think about it. Oh, Swedish is here. Hello, hello Swedish. Hello. Hello Dean, I have another ice cream. You got another ice cream? Nice. Did you bring some for the class? There's no way there'd be enough ice cream. Either way, really cool. You got new ice cream. Let's see. Get you up to speed, Swedish. Yesterday I was working really hard to figure out how to make this cylinder part. I ended up having to make like 4 segments in order to get this up and running. Painful, but I got it. Yeah, so we're basically just working on the legs. La leg. This might actually end up being a bit bigger, but I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm okay with this. I mean, like, a bit bigger than like the proportions would ask for, but I do think it's okay. Let's see, have you in that orientation. And actually, no, I did need it the other way around. Let's see. I want it like that or further out. I think further out's good. Like about here? Maybe. Can we intersect it? Yeah. That'll be alright. Some of this out of the way. Can I put a blueprint next to you without difficulty? No, because there's other blueprints on the way. Let's do it like this then. There we go. So it starts off with a half. And then right here, it actually, like, angles down suddenly. Swedish says first ice cream of the stream has been consumed. Hip hip hooray! Time to get another one. It's an ice cream. Alright. So if I zoop it like all the way down, I think that looks alright. Yeah, I will need to see if I can smooth this out anymore. It's about as smooth as I can probably make it. So do I just need to do this for like every single one? Yeah, pretty much. How far directly down? I think this is like straight. So if I have one of these big pillars like that. Second ice cream of pain. We're getting a play-by-play of the current ice cream consumption. Little do they know, everybody knows, Swedish is actually in their house right now, consuming their very own ice cream. You should probably check your fridge too, in the case that there's a Swedish monkey obtaining your ice cream. Swirp. How is that looking? In the progress of consuming ice cream. I think this will end up being a bit bigger than I had anticipated, honestly, but I do want to make sure I have room for stuff. Also, this is going to be like a massive earth mover, so it's almost like I kind of need to bulk up in some areas, I think. I say massive earth mover because this thing is actually genuinely bigger, maybe, in some aspects. Okay, I think I'll do what I did here, this part, for the rest of them. Do I want to do that on the hind legs too while I'm at it? I might as well before I forget how I do this. No, I want to focus on the two front ones. I'll just improvise how I do the others another time. The hind legs another time. You're not gonna let me place the blueprint next to you, is it? Oh, here we go. Let's see. Align you up. Correct alignments, and then we'll just have it run right into you. I made a mistake when I was moving it over here. Let me reassess. Okay, yeah, I got it lined up. we go. Ice cream is more than 50% consumed. Yay. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom, da-dum-da-dum. Oh, wait. I just remembered I should probably go check on something. Nothing like too important, but I should probably go check on something. Second ice cream of the stream has been consumed. Are you eating ice cream at an unbelievable rate? Don't you know that's deadly? Not really deadly, it's just like, yeah, you're gonna get sick at some point. Really quick. I'm gonna go check on something. I'll be back in a moment. It'll be like 1 minute tops, probably. I'll eat fast. Alright. Hold on. I'll be back in a moment. There we go. Told you it wouldn't be a minute. Definitely. I mean, who's keeping count? I'm not keeping count. Alright, time to get the pointed part done. So that part is straight. Have a pillar come out to here. I'll probably delete it in a moment, but I just want to make sure I get it to the right height. Let's see. Swedish says, I eat fast. People with freezers, beware, for I will eat your ice cream if you have any in your freezer. Wait, I got ice cream in my freezer. I should probably go check and make sure that he's not at my freezer. Can confirm, not at freezer. Thank goodness, I was really worried. Let's see, is that halfway? Yeah, that's halfway. Oh, I accidentally made that longer. That's fine. Alright. Wait. Yeah, it's not at the right angle. What? Oh, that isn't at the right angle. Oh, okay. Actually, can I use this to, like, better get an angle? Or is it just going to be, like, slightly off? Hmm. Nah, I thought it actually was so slightly off, and it actually wasn't. I was lying to myself. You know, I was definitely not at your freezer before you checked. I never steal your ice cream. Oh, okay, good. I was really worried if you would steal my ice cream. That would be really bad. For your sake, I hope you didn't steal my ice cream. That is what keeps me sane sometimes. Woo! Woo! Alright. So at least I got those parts done. Let's see if I can dupe it over on the other side. And afterwards, do I just want to, like, try to make floors or something? Or not really floors, just, like, solid parts. Probably within the best interest. Okay, how did I position this? What made me think about it? Okay, so here's the central segment, and it's past the first here and slightly in? I think it's just 1 meter above this block. I think so. Let's see what I can do about it. Like, almost here? I'm gonna do a measurement check. Get a beam out and just check for measurements. Oh, Quote's here! Howdy, Quote. Hello. I'm working on the leg parts right now. I got, trying to get, like, some of these large joint segment things lined up. A little bit more difficult than I was expecting, but it's looking okay so far. Let's see. Right now I'm trying to figure out, like, where exactly this is at. So it's 11 meters down, 6 across. Okay. So 6 across, 11 up, and that's where it's connected. Let's see. Eleven across, 6 up. What? Oh no, it's 6 across, 7 up, but 11 up. Good grief, I cannot math. Let's see. 11. 6? Wait. Oh shoot, where did I orientate the 6 at again? Oh yeah, in the meantime, Swedish has been eating a bunch of ice cream. It's just something he's been doing. Terrible memory. So 11 and...
Okay, so 8 from this corner and then 11 up. Okay. I like ice cream, okay. Yeah, you know, I was about to say who doesn't like ice cream, but there are people that don't like ice cream. Either for, like, their own reasons or other ones. Okay, so I did get this right. Alright, I did my measurements. This is the correct placement. Cool, I can work off of that. Get the blueprints, and... good grief, at this point I might actually delete some of the surrounding blueprint scaffolding, but I kind of want to keep it here so I understand how big I should be making this. Let's see, you are straight down. I know this for a fact because I remember I put it straight down. Alright, and I'll just throw that down there. Alright, time for the not hard part, but I need this at a... I think it's at this angle? No. What did I have that angle at? Did I have it like one more degree, maybe? Oh, it was one more degree down. Okay. So it wasn't a perfect half. That's fine. I think it looks better like that anyway. Alright, that looks good. I need to get this carried over. Line it up with you. And all the way across. That good? Looks good to me. Just had a thought. Did the other version of this, when I was working on the other leg, go... How far did it go close to the bounding boxes? Or at least like this part. Did they like actually barely touch? Still, this is gonna be sick. Check this guy over here. Oh, you did barely touch. Same measurements. Alright. Whatever, works out. small pillar and angle it almost half and then one down. Pillar. That ready. Line up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go. Then pretty much straight away down. Can I get it connected to that one? No. I have to make this own. No. No, you're not angling right. You're not. I thought I told you to angle right. I guess I didn't make it do that. How is it that I always get this angle wrong? There we go, that's better. Oh, Boschnick's back. Hey, Boschnick. Working on Earthmover today, and like trying to really focus on doing that. Done enough vehicle building right now, and I'm trying to see if I can work on the legs. At the moment, just working on some joint parts, and I can actually swap over to Ultra Kill. And let's see, so this is a reference, and this is the part that I'm working on right now. This joint that connects to kind of this large piece. What part do I want to work on next? Work on the area in between the leg, maybe? Maybe. Also, I kind of noticed that, like, this whole, like, shell part has, like, armor, like, not touching it. Which actually, it's kind of like something to do with armor pieces anyway, where, like, you have some shell parts just barely hanging off, and then you can have that as armor that can, like, be thrown away or replaced. So it's kind of neat that they have that as a function. I think I'll work on the central area, which is definitely going to be bigger in my thing, because I have it, like, way larger. It's going to have big knees. Is there anything else I want to note about it? It kind of seems like right where, maybe a little bit above here, so. Let's see, that's the start, and kind of to about here, I believe. Oh, joy, I can place this anywhere. Place it there. I'll do that instead. See, that's a part I can actually pin off of. Why are you going at an angle? That is frustrating. No, don't go diagonally down. Go up. No, don't go diagonals. Just don't do that. You're being frustrating. What? my cat wanted inside. Nope, he wandered backwards. Let's see. Can I have this like... oh, maybe if I can like link it to here first, and then have something to build off of. That way it like works a bit better. Yeah, that's nice. Alt Gabriel is here. Daniel, hi. Hello, Alt Gabriel. Welcome in to the stream. We're working on Earthmover, trying to get it functioning, or something like that. Oh yeah, this is like significantly larger, but I kind of want to have... Do I want to have it this big? Or do I want to reposition some of this? Because it is actually genuinely going to be very big. Can someone rescue me from the nether? Nope, you're on your own. Sorry, but you're on your own there. Let's see, can I angle this? Yeah. I'm gonna see if I could just work on one angle at a time and see what that looks like. Make it sharper or otherwise. That's really funny. You almost make a perfect circle. Daniel, what did I do? I did absolutely nothing. Yeah, bless you. Excuse me. Okay, I think this is funny. It's actually like very, very close. Like I think if I like scale this inward a bit more. Like this maybe? Or no. I'll leave that for the moment. And in order to get this to go just barely over, I'm gonna see if I can just add one dude here and then go back to angle. How does that look? It's a little over. So maybe instead of a full here, then we just go like a half. Barely. Maybe I'm doing the wrong thing. Wait a second. No, you are in the right spot. Okay. You're not aligned somehow? How are you not aligned? You literally should be. What? How is it possible that you're not aligned? Like, that's actually impossible. Let's see, so you start your angle here. What? Where's this alignment? What? Like, if it's in the same, like, angle error, or like the same straight and then the same base, so it should, like, line up together, but it doesn't. How? course, working with this stuff is gonna be super annoying. I knew it was gonna be annoying. But I didn't know it was gonna be this annoying. Okay, let me start from scratch really quick. So this is origin point. Zoop, and lines up practically perfectly. So we have 1 degree angles for each of these. Then we'll start at this end and have 1 degree on the other end. Okay, now you fit. Oh, I don't know why I was so picky before. Alright. So at least I know that works. This isn't going to be exactly where it'll, like, line up. I'm gonna probably move this further back, but I wanted to make sure that actually fit well. Let's see, we'll make it go halfway. Or let's see if we can make this a bit sharper, so we use like 2 degrees instead of 1 degrees. That's almost too sharp of a curve. I'm kind of curious what, like, does it end up in the same spot? Or... Actually kind of does. I'll keep that in mind if I need to do anything with this in the future. Let's change it so that it's still 2 degrees, but we'll have 1 straight, and then alternate between the 2. How does that look? It's supposed to be straight then. Okay. Wrong. 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 Why is it wrong? How? How can it be wrong? Literally. 1, 2. Straighten you out, and you don't want it. What? Did I get something wrong here? How is it that I'm so bad? Nope. That I keep like misaligning some of this. Now I'm actually starting to get confused, because that's like actually like using the same angling? So how does it that gets so wrong? Weird. Just weird. I don't know how else to put it. It's weird. Either I'm doing something wrong or there's like a weird measurement issue. Okay, I've done enough like tinkering with this. How do I want to do it? Do I want to do maybe like every 3 instead? Maybe every 3. We'll do a 2-degree angle. I don't know, I kind of like the two a bit. Problem is that it's gonna be kind of sharp, I think. Let's just go with it like a 3, maybe. 3-degree angle.
Oh, and of course it's like not quite aligned. Well, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Angle and what? How is it this far off? Did I not angle the start of it right? Oh, Gabriel says, I'm free! Gabriel is free. Free with any purchase of 1999 Chromer. 1997 Chromer. Okay. See if I can realign. I'm actually confused. Why is it that every time that I do any of this, it like unaligns itself, even though there's no reason for it? Let's see. Zoop over to here. And then angle of 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2. And you're off again. Even though I'm doing the right measurements. What? Oh, that's because there's only 2. Hold on. There's only 2 platform types. Okay, there we go. That actually kind of lines up better. Alright. Do I want it to be like this, or... No, I think this is fine. Alright, I'll go with that. So... I just gotta remember... align to that, move it over, and then start building off. Okay. And then you can get foundations connected to this too. I'm gonna actually start this on the other end first before I get too far into it. I'm free from the nether! Congratulations, you have found your way out of the nether. Good job. You have solved nether. I hear it's a difficult game.
What's this one got to say?
What's this one got to say?
You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Thank goodness for the skip button.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, all until the end of time. At which time,
Everything
everything
all
all
at
at
once.
once. So, now you see, blah, 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No, until 245. That the logic
and you
of
don't want
elimination
me to
working
place you there
backwards, the
because that's an
deduction
elevator.
therefore becomes
Great.
impossible to manufacture. It went on for
nearly
nearly
10,000
10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so much more than forever ago? Which is why I say, the story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of
Can't believe
time.
no
at
one's
which time
pressing the
everything
skip
all at
button.
once. So now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No.
You can't just skip his dialogue, guys. You can't just skip it. Do we need to replace this elevator? Yeah, I'm not gonna like it. Oh, yeah, that's also how my power's getting downstairs, isn't it? Shoot, I'd rather not break that. Alright. Like, I kind of got an idea of... Let's see, 1, 2, 3? Yeah. And there's a 2. Oh, and you're supposed to line up to that one. Let's see, 1, 2, 3... 1, 2... No, wait. Hold on, let me go back over to the other side and get an estimate. Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So it should just be... I think I might have got these like 2 angled actually. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, angle. 1, 2, 3. 2. I might actually need to destroy this. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, I knew that was gonna break. Let's see if I can just get power connected otherwise. What do you mean one of my fuses have broke down? What? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I don't have an easy way up, do I? Tell me at least one of the mini stairs that I put down at least is still functional. So I guess some of this just decided not to work. Okay, you know what might have happened? It might have been like some of the machines outside of the Earthmover detected, oh, we don't have any power anymore because a lot of it's connected to the Earthmover. And because all of my power storage is also here, then it broke too. Duh, what? You do not want to run? Excuse? Not enough power. No power. No power. There we go. Switch on. Much better. All right. I think we're operational again. Turn off one of the cores. Try not to use too much energy. Alright, back to whatever I was doing. Two, three, and then I can have a that. Yeah, there we go. Let me double check on the other end. I'm pretty sure it like lined up right. You actually ended up being a bit different. Is that because I had it at a different angle? No, I think it's at the right stuff. So why is it that this one lined up like accurately and that one didn't? Is it because I used a 2 degree on the other end instead? 1 and 2? Oh no, 1, 2.
So,
No, what?
you have found yourself within a forbidden place. A place so dim that bright
Or did I start at this
meets
thing? Oh, that might
night,
have been it.
where pumpkin thrive and ghouls take flight. You are found within a dark zone. Let me tell you what is at stake. You may find there is no escape until your night is through. Now you may want to bid.
Oh, it is a little further back.
To find a tale you knew.
I need to get
Place, there's
close to it to
escape
check it out.
until your night is through.
Light is running low, and the shadows continue to grow. And the places that you knew are all but a fantasy. There's a shadow within your soul that permeates a cold. And don't forget, there's something with you in the dark. So you found yourself within a dark zone, where the creeps come and run and fright the walls away. Down here in the dark, you may wonder there's no
Okay, I want to redo
escape until our night is through.
So we may differ. Why must you pilfer? My lair you enter, coated in treasure, bloated in banter, crowns of specter, guts and vigor. A wild sight is what awaits you. And don't forget, there's something with you in the dark. You are found within a dark zone. And let me tell you what is at stake. You may find there is no escape until your night is through. You may want to bid adieu, only to find a tale you knew. In this place, there's no escape until your night is through. But while you're residing, let's throw a party. As why you go hiding, best not be tardy. You might want to hurry before it takes too long. Come be and you'll be light of the party. You won't be sorry, mighty and hardy. Hurry now before it takes too long.
Alas, you are in a dark zone.
Dude, why are you inserting your own song? Because of the can. Like, one of the few songs that I... Narcissism... Yes, it is. Do you not know YouTubing 101? You should be a narcissist. It should be all about you. And no one else. To be fair, I really am kind of proud of what I did for my own lyrics of the song. So why not just have it a bit as a bit that can just come up every now and again. There we go. I think I'm more happy with that. Alright, now we'll work on the foundations. The foundation part of this, let's see, I'll check this.
I want this to be a bit more angled, I think. Or at least, like, with more degrees of freedom. Do I want that or do I not? I don't know. Okay, so we'll align it to you guys. Have it 2 more clicks out. Solid foundation up. And 2 here. Kind of do something similar on this end, where it goes the whole way, 2 clicks in. 1 get placed, and you will get placed so that it lines up. And your placement is slightly not quite correct. Alright. Is that fine? I think that's fine enough. Okay. We'll just do that on the other side too. Trying to keep up with doing this on like both sides so I don't lose track of what I've done so far. Also, I don't entirely have an instruction booklet to go off of, so if I do one thing wrong, it's all over. Not really. It's just, I'm pretty sure, like, some months after this, if I'm like, oh my gosh, I got that slightly off-center, and I'll have to redo this whole section, and then I'll be really upset. Little did future me know, it was actually past me that did that. I wanted to mess with him so much that I messed up our only chance to make something cool and sick. Hold on. It is, not right. Correct? Hold on. Did I, like, somehow misalign it again? There's no way. Let's see, so it's 2 foundations, and then it goes at a curve. 2 more, and then that point should connect. But it doesn't. Why is that? Why is that for real? Is it because these are different lengths? Let's see, so that is 13 catwalks. Please don't tell me I somehow misaligned this. That would be very cringe. God damn it. God. I actually misaligned it. Wow, alright, so there's... Cool. I like how this one looks a bit better in terms of like how that curves, but this entire structure on that end is off. I didn't actually expect for it to be off. I was like, oh, surely it'd be fine, and then it turns out it's not. Right, so it just needs to be over a little bit. Like that. Luckily, these are blueprints I'm dealing with, so I don't have to worry too much about redoing everything. Except maybe this part, I just noticed this part's gonna be different. Oh well, I only need to delete like one part of these pillars, I think. Yeah, and then I can like get another part. You know, if it would like line up or something, that would be really nice. I wonder how I got that misaligned. I don't know. Oh, wait, no, I'm wrong. So this should be 13 and the other end is 12, so it actually should be over here. Oh, shoot, I got that. Misaligned twice. Oh, Rory Knight's here. Hey, Rory, welcome in. I am suffering trying to make a Earthmover. That is not the title, that is just what I'm suffering doing. I'm trying to get like these joint parts in, and okay, that's it. I'm done with these like barrier things. They are preventing me from actually placing anything. There. So kind of funny, I ended up like placing one of these cylinder parts wrong, and now I have to like rearrange all of this over one. I'm actually amazed that it ended up like this. Get that frame out of here. Probably need to replace that frame at some point. Wait a second, you're aligned, but you're not. Oh, you are. You are not aligned. You are, but not are, you do not want to work. Translation. Okay, one more. There we go. And that's why I made these parts blueprints, in the case something went horribly wrong and I'd need to redo a bunch of stuff. Except for the simple things. I think I can do the simple things without issue. Complete random thing. I'm remembering back a long time ago when I used to be playing Minecraft. I had an old Minecraft series that was called the Organized Chaos SMP server. And that was just the name of the server, pretty much. But I remember one day, or one of my sessions I was digging a giant hole. And then I used this song as like the background music for counting all of the ores that I got from that. Hey, I'm playing that game this whole I did so much with my old Minecraft series. I had fun back then with it. I think I did some really cool builds back then. But then as time went on, I just felt like it was taking too long to make something. Like take this like giant Earthmover as an example. If I had to place one block for every single one of these things, I would never get it done. Like, just never actually get it done. I did build like
on like a big scale most of the time. Like most of my stuff was large, but at some points it was just like, oh my gosh, I have to actually physically place all of these hecking blocks. This is so ridiculous. Which is why I'm a huge advocate for whenever Minecraft adds new features, they should actually add features that allow you to build better. Either build more or break more, or some in between. But instead, we get more blocks that we can add to our inventory. I mean, it's good. We get sulfur and cinnabar, both well-known building materials. Yes. It's not obvious. I'm kind of annoyed with how Minecraft is going right now. That's not to say like Minecraft's horribly bad or anything. I think it's just going in a direction that I'd rather they not entirely go, I think. Okay, what's going on here? I got something wrong. Because you should just align yourself quite well, but you don't want to. Okay. So that's 12 across. I'm gonna double check this and make sure that I actually got the right thing, unless I wasted time, which would be really dumb. Let's see, so if I connect to you, you're right about the edge, so I have it, I think, aligned. Yeah, and it's 12, and I was crazy and I deleted that first. Yeah, you should, like, these two should connect like that. Let's go back and double check. Maybe I just like got something wrong there. Let's see, so one that gets connected. Oh, how do I have it connected? You're right on the edge, so you should just like connect right at that point, but you don't want to. Huh. Me when I do my math right and still get everything wrong. Okay, I'm genuinely confused. Why is this not... It's like it's... It should be over by, like, 1.
Like, is that about what it should look like? Yeah, about there. Yeah, like that's what it's supposed to look like.
Oh, you changed up the formula without me knowing?
Huh. Let me go check where I have the foundations one more time. So it should be 12 across, or 12 catwalks, blank catwalks. Yes. Did you know that cat walks? You now do. Alright, and that is 12 over. I know that part was misaligned at some point. Are these two different? No? I shouldn't have deleted these. Okay. 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. And over here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There's a third in the center? What? Huh, there's actually a third one in the very center. Whereas on the other side it ended up being 2. How did that happen? Did I, like, misangle something? I must have. There's no way. There's no way I misplaced the same thing twice. I did. Wow. Alright. Cool. I guess I did. Maybe I overcorrected. I guess I overcorrected. That's what happened. That's what they call me. Overcorrecting Dean. The one who overcorrects for everything. Not actually for everything, but like for a lot of stuff. See, now this is the thing with that I like about Satisfactory a bit more than Minecraft, at least. If you get like a measurement wrong, at least there's a lot of tools that you can do to like erase your wrong calculations. In Minecraft, you have to like dismantle your entire build and then shift it over. Of course, that's just like a part of the game. It's not like Satisfactory's better because you can just like place and destroy everything with ease. No, it just makes for a better like building experience, knowing that you can just very easily dismantle and destroy everything. I guess technically in Minecraft, if you wanted to like destroy quote unquote everything, you could just use a bunch of TNT. Then even then you won't like get everything back. Either way, it just like takes a lot of time. Anyways, it'd be really great if Minecraft, the cool Mojang developers, they stopped adding new mobs and blocks and instead added in features that helped you build more. That would be cool. Like, ooh, the crab claw maybe. The one thing that they thought about that was like, hey, you know what would be really neat? Let's add a claw that allows you to have extra reach. That sounds cool. We can have extra reach instead. Nope, we're not getting that. Sorry. We're getting, I forgot what we got instead of that. Okay, well anyways, I got this aligned up. And I think I just need to have these foundations connected here.
then use that as like the flat space. Wolf armor. Oh, I forgot it was the armadillo. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's how bad it was. I forgot that we got the wolf armor and the armadillo. Also, why do we need to get kill an armadillo? Or not even, no, we don't need to kill it. I forgot we need to what did we need to do? I forgot. I do also find it funny that they instead of like fixing wolf AI, they instead like added armor for it to take more damage, but even still it just dies, which sucks. The amount of deaths that wolves have, or the amount of wolf deaths in a Minecraft Let's Play are proportional to the amount of times that they willingly walk off a cliff or into a lava pit, one or the other. So it would be really good if they were able to fix some of its AI, but oh, that costs resources. You know what doesn't cost resources? Put it in armor and adding in a couple textures and saying, hey, the dog is now more protected with this armor thing, but you can only get it from an armadillo that's in a very specific biome. So if you want to actually get it, you're going to have to go explore. And too bad if you don't have access to it, or don't have access to the biome itself. Just can't access the feature anymore. Now, I'm not saying that like armadillo should have been like not biome specific, but the problem is like if you want your pets to be the most protected possible, to be as protected as possible, you're gonna have to go on an exploration campaign and find the wolf armor, which not everyone can just kind of do. Also, I don't think we actually have ever gotten any like new companions in a long time. Like there's wolves and ocelots, and those guys like follow you, but I don't. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think there's much else. Oh wait, the allays technically, although those don't do much other than like sorting goods. Don't think that those really matter too much. Or more like, I don't think I've ever actually legitimately used LAs ever, like actually ever. I think I thought about like when I talked about earlier where I wanted to make like a dig a giant hole. I thought about having a whole allay system set up so that I can properly, let's see. Oh, I need to probably position that a bit better. Right? It's like about there, I think. Anyways, I was trying to get like a whole allay system set up, but the whole system was so convoluted to actually set up that I just didn't even bother with it. I was like, nah, ain't dealing with that. Nope, gonna go back to manual. Anyways, now we have copper golems, which is better technically. Actually, wait, copper golems are just better allays. What's the point of the allays now? I just not realized that. Like, there actually is no point to getting allays anymore, because like they were originally for sorting, but then the copper golems come in, and now there's like no use for them. Genuinely wondering what. I know there's like some complex redstone stuff that might need it, maybe. It's like they can pick up items in a stream, I think, but then there's kind of goes back to that. I don't really see a point in getting them. Oh well. What other mobs were there that they could have added in? And, one that I really wanted was the Isolager, but like, I guess Mojane's far beyond adding in hostile mobs anymore. I say that like they haven't added anything in a while, which... When was the last hostile mob they added in? I know there was the Phantom, I think the Husk. The Husk was just a reskinned zombie, though. There isn't a whole lot of points of finding those either. Hoglins, I guess? I think Hoglins. Was it actually that Hoglins were the last ones? Oh, jeez. Well, now I want to look this up. Minecraft hostile mobs. When was the last one added? Let's see. That's organized by ABC. There is the Illusioner that's in the code but doesn't do anything. Redstone bug was it? Oh yeah, that was during one of the April Fool's updates. I forgot. We added redstone bugs, and then when you're doing redstone bugs would appear. Wait, what? A parched skeleton? I've never heard of this one. What? Parched skeleton. Behavior hostiles. Natural generation. When were these added in? History data values. Advanced history. Added in 21.11? In... yeah, 21.11. What was that update? The mounts of... Really? Huh. Apparently there was actually a hostile mob that was added. It was called the Parch. It's a reskinned skeleton, but they added that. It was this guy right above me. I can actually see it a bit better. So this was apparently something that was added. What? Huh. I guess that also went with the... I kind of remember camel husks getting added in. I remember that. Camel husk jockey. They can spawn as that. Oh, there's camel husks too. Huh. Oh yeah, then they also added it, like, finally made had a reason for zombies to be in, or the zombie horses, because I remember those were in like the code for a long time, but they've never been like officially added in. Right, so they actually did add hostile mobs recently. They're just reskins. Oh no, Minecraft has the TF2 effect. They're just adding reskins of everything. Uh-oh. Guys, Minecraft's on life support like TF2. Uh-oh. Is that goods? Me feels like that there's something not quite right.
What do you mean?
I just mean there's something not right. I mean, like, is it the height? I think the height's a little different, isn't it? Yeah, this one's like way higher up. Oh, maybe that was like a reason why some things were kind of weird. Oh, I forgot to... I angled it to here. I should have had it like one up. Oh, shoot. Okay. Got the heights different. Actually, this one has like different heights too, doesn't it?
I mean, I think it does. Hold on. I'm pretty sure the two, like, tops of the legs in the Earthmover is, like, asymmetric. Like, there's this one, and there's this one. Oh, they got... Or the legs themselves are actually about the same size. This one has, like, some heat canisters on the side, whereas the other one has, like, a whole platform that it can stand on. But they're still technically the same legs. Okay, I should probably raise that up then. Okay, go back. So it should actually be here. Alright. Redo that. But I now know how to do this at like a much faster rate. So this shouldn't be too problematic. Oh, I did. It's right about here. There we go. Right. Start this up one more time. What? Did I measure it at 11? Was it because... Oh, that should be 12, right? Yep, that's still 12. Okay. Thought I was losing my mind there. What other... Okay, what was it before the patched, apparently, that got added into the update? Or the Mounts of Me. I really haven't been keeping up with Minecraft, haven't I? I know there's the slime block. I know, or this sulfur cube, that thing, the cube that is made of sulfur that everybody plays with. Which I find is very funny that you play with a sulfur cube of sulfur. There's nothing to do with explosives with the sulfur cube, or with the sulfur stuff in general. So annoying. Lorenzo's here, says hi. Hello, Lorenzo. Welcome in. I get you up to date. We're trying to make an Earthmover. This is kind of the progress right now. I'm working on the legs, and I'm getting like a bunch of stuff jointed up. I accidentally got one of these parts misaligned, and I've had to like kind of redo it. It's not. It doesn't take too long though. Also got ultra kill like on my other screen over here. It would. You don't want to. There we go. So I can look at ultra kill and then like work off of this. That's what I'm doing. Whoa. Also, in the meantime, I'm just complaining about Minecraft at the moment. Let's see. Let's talk about hostile mobs and some other update. Oh yeah, the sulfur cube thing. Like, when those got added. When I heard sulfur got added, I thought for sure that they would do something with gunpowder or anything at all. Didn't expect them to do kind of nothing. What can you do with sulfur actually? Genuine question, because I actually don't know. Wasn't there... Oh, damn. Was there a... this is funny. I don't even know if this is a rumor or not. Or, like, man, it would be really cool if, like, you could use the sulfur cubes in order to... Or, like, the sulfur items in order to...
Oh, wait a minute.
No. Oh, wait. I think I got this, like, not orientated correct, not unorientated correct, but oh well. Or, like, I was trying to figure out what uses there were for sulfur. And I remember one option that some people thought, oh, you know what would be really cool? If they made it so you could brew nauseous potions, because if you step into sulfur, you get nauseous. I genuinely don't know if that's a feature or not, or that was like something that some people thought would be cool. And I feel like that's a problem that I'm not entirely aware of what it does.
Like, at least with the sulfur cube, I've seen like, oh, or they added in a feature where the cube can hold TNT now, and then it can actually do stuff with that. But other than that, I can't remember what else it does. Well, let's see. The cube itself has like some minigame capabilities where you can use it for minigames. I know that was like one of the main reasons they added it in, but then they didn't really like do much else with it. Not only that, I don't think it's really useful in survival either, because it's just like a thing that you can find, and then it's yeah, I don't know, make games with it. I don't know. I'm just kind of annoyed of where Minecraft is going at the moment. Desperately wish that they get the game better. Let's see. Is this how I angled it on the other end? Oh, no way. No. Yes? No. What in the world? How in the world did that end up not aligning right? That looks fine. And line up good? I think it's about here is where it should line up. Let's see. The old prophet here says, I saw entities could bump into TNT sulfur cubes and ignite it. Saw someone put it into a hole and seemed like they had farm potential. Farm potential for might have been the Izuma Void. Maybe. Oh man, I know who you're talking about. I do think it's a bit like I haven't actually checked in on what Minecraft's doing. I could see like sulfur cubes for TNT farms if you can keep the sulfur cube alive, or not for TNT farms, but for like killing mobs as an example. Like that is an option. But don't you have to like get the mob? Like you have to constantly go get a new one or something? Is there a way how you can remake it? I guess is a better question. Because otherwise it just kind of doesn't do stuff. Prophet says, been a bit since I played Minecraft, but it seemed interesting. Been totally hooked on Satisfactory too, lol. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I don't know how long you've been here. I've been trying to design this giant Earthmover thing. It is really tall. Trying to get like the leg parts. Been meticulously trying to get this set up. What? Fix that up. Prof says if they are cut, they split into smaller ones like slime cubes, but the small ones regrow. Oh, okay, that's how you can make more of them. All right. I was wondering how you got more of them because they were always kind of hard to get. That actually is kind of neat. Like, at least that way you have a way of getting a whole bunch of them. I actually was kind of worried about that. There we go. That's kind of... Do I want that to be like the actual main surface of the platform, or... I think I should actually have like a couple walls here. I'll repaint and materialize this in a bit. I just want to see what this looks like. I'm fine with that. Taz is here. Bim, sorry for not here today. Playing game with a friend. Oh, that's fine. It's really completely fine. I'm also playing a game with Satisfactory. But yeah, I understand if you're not able to stick around for too long, Taz, if you got, like, friend activities to do. Totally fair. It's just like playing around with this. This isn't gonna be a full floor thing, but I want to see what this looks like. There we go. So what am I gonna do after this? Because once I get that set up, I'll have like the platform for it to like stand on, quote unquote. I think it's kind of a ways down too. Let's see. I do like how the platform is looking at the moment. What's my time looking? Oh, I think I got about an hour left. I think so. All right. Let's see. How far down do I want this part? Like about here? Let me look at my reference. Alrighty. See you later. See you later. See you later, Halt Gabriel. I think it should just go down a little bit past the initial angle. Let's see. Like about here? We'll go with about here. Yeah, I think that's alright. Let me see if I can get rid of that piece framing here. I don't think I really need that for now. What parts want to work on next? We'll wait to work on the next part for a moment. I want to get the walls and levels the same before I forget about it. How's my power looking? Can I tell it to, like, make more? Oh, I don't have these two on. There we go. And do you want to produce? Not at the moment. If you don't want to produce, I'm not going to give you all of my power. I'll give you some of it. It's like, oh, I need to check. What's my fuel looking at? Oh, that's enough for now. All right, I just got to make sure I keep up with my biofuel supply. Otherwise, I have to spend like hours trying to get stuff, and that takes a while. Right. Get these walls. I think it was just like 3 walls up, I think, to get to the top part. Was it? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it was just 3. And oh. And how far down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wall. Okay. 5 walls down. There we go. Come follow me into the dark with your heart as my mark, which shall guide you the way. 'Cause when I'm with you in the dark with your heart as my mark, which shall shine you the way through the way. That connects fine. Right. How should I get this to look? There's a bunch of hydraulics that are here. Though I think that like a main part is this massive chunk here. That seems to be how the main like armor is connected to it. So I think I want to work on that next. So how do I want to build that? It doesn't have to be like exactly this. Building a mech? Kinda. It's this thing. It's a Earthmover from Ultra Kill. So the whole gimmick about this thing is... Hold on. 1 second. There should be like a giant laser firing soon. Oh wait, there we go. That thing fires a big old laser, basically. So I wanted to try and build this, and I've actually been... I don't know about Ultra Kill. It's a cool game. You play as a robot dude. Play as a robot with a bunch of weapons, and you have to like swap between using them. It is a very like kind of action-packed game where there's a lot of movement in it. But I honestly think it's really fun. There's a lot of like cool details in it too. I won't go too detailed, but there's a lot of cool stuff. Anyways, I wanted to try and build this giant mech that you fight against in the game. It's the Earthmover. Sounds interesting. It is really good. It's like, I think it's like 25 bucks on Steam, something like that. Might double check it. Is this 25 bucks on Steam? I'm double checking before I like lie to myself. Oh yeah, it is 25 bucks on Steam. It's not. Shut up. It's not finished yet. It's supposed to take place between like in all of the 9 layers of hell. And this is on the 7th layer, the violence layer, and right now I think they're still working on the 9th layer. They just recently got the 8th layer out, Fraud, and Fraud is crazy because they use like portals everywhere. Like they literally went on a massive 2-year hiatus to develop portal technology just to get the Fraud layer to work. And they are really creative with it. Anyways, I'm gonna get back into building this thing. Okay. So I wanted to build that part. I think I might need to make a blueprint of that. Maybe, because that might be worth making it into a blueprint. Let's see. What do you mean you're overlapping with something? Oh yeah, because there's something in the box. How about there? There we are. Gonna check it out. Gotta run though, back to work. You have a good one. Can't wait to see the finished product later, bro. All right, see ya. It'll probably take a while to actually get it finished, but yeah. Either way, thank you for stopping by, Prophet. You have a good day. Bye. Right. How do I want this to work? I'm gonna have to have like a central pivot, right? Don't I want that? Maybe I should make like a connection in between there and see what that looks like. In between here? Yeah. Okay, how many up is this? About 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll have that. There we go. And then this is also 12 too, right? Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, this is the halfway point. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll have it go 8 out. And then at this part, we'll have some beams out here. I think that would match if I wanted to have like the shielding and the shielding be kind of far. Can we make it 6 instead? How does that look? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. I like that a bit better. We'll use 6 distance instead. All right, let me go over to the other side, get that updated. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, what? Wait, is the height of that different?
Oh my gosh, it is. Okay.
It is different. Uh-oh, I got that wrong. Again. I am really bad at this. Yeah, it should actually be at this angle. I do not know why. I was looking at this tube thing and I thought it was a creeper from Minecraft. I don't know why, it was just the warping. Okay, so this should actually be about 12 down. So it's 8, and then it goes into 4 more. There we go. I think that should line up better. Yeah, that's much better. Wait, what? I mean, that should line up, but... Okay, now I'm gonna recheck my math over here. Make sure I have the right amount of pillars here. Yeah, it should be 12. What? Is that straight enough? Not really. Let me see if I can connect it over to the... Maybe I have a... Maybe I have like an extra 2 up here and that's what I miscounted? Oh no, I'm just missing 1. Okay. Thought I counted right. Fun fact, I did not count right. There we go. And is that better? Yeah, it kind of hovers down that. That should be good. Right, now I got to do it for the other end. And what time's it gonna be? I have about 40 minutes left. Yeah. Trying to keep my timing right. There we go. No, wait, that's wrong. It's wrong. That's wrong. 1 more down. There we go. Right, I should probably like move that over. Good grief. gonna keep saying I really do adore how Satisfactory allows you to like place stuff. I do wish there was like more, I guess, specifics in how you can place things. Like everything's kind of in a really rigid structure, and it makes it difficult to position something sometimes. Especially if you want to do stuff at like off angles, as an example. That did okay. Like especially for like the circle parts that I did earlier or yesterday, it was really annoying to get that up and running because I had to like trick the game into making me do it. It's probably not even 100% accurate either, but oh well. Can't solve everything. And are you in the middle? No. Here. And double check that it's in the right height. Yep. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right here in the middle. I think it goes 8 out. 6? No, wait, what? One moment. How did I get the other end? Anyways, that all being said, I would still prefer, wait. Oh, maybe I should actually have it at 8 here instead. I still prefer building in Satisfactory than a lot of other games. Especially since you get, like, creative mode flight at some point. Definitely helps. Okay, let's try to make it 8 instead. It has a point that goes out 9? Okay. I remember something. Over a couple of my friends, every now and again, whenever we have time and are completely willing to do this, we play Valheim, which is kind of like it's a medieval survival game. And funny enough, because I'm able to get used to like finicky buildings, they kind of designate me as like the builder guy. So a lot of the buildings or structures that are there in our bases are mainly made by me, while everyone else gets all the resources or goes hunting and gathering and such. Nothing against it, I really like building, but like, goodness. Goodness, the amount of builds that I've done in there. Whack. Anyways, that is to say, I don't like Valheim's building mechanics either, because it's very finicky to try and get it to work. Alright, get these frames out of the way. Oh, right, how would I like to do this? And I have no power in this section. I'm gonna fix that. There we go. Would I like to make a big blueprint that just has a large square? That is literally just a large square of this stuff. I'd be fine with that. How big do I want it to be? Do I want it to be like max height and then go like 4 over? Let's try that out. Do I have resources for another blueprint here? Oh yeah, I do. This is just going to help, like, making this a lot easier. So it's going to be kind of near the middle, off a little bit. Max height. Like that. And we'll go... Actually, we'll go about 4. So do I want it to look like that, or do I want more? What do you mean more? How can you get more? Good question. Trying to figure that out. I could like add some extra details on there. One thing I thought about at some point was like trying to use large billboards as like parts of the outside, because you can like put some details on those. Let's see. No text and background of some kind of gradient, like a wave thing. And you don't show up. Why don't you show up? Oh, it's limited, right? No, you should... The blue one should be showing up. What the heck? I have to turn that off? Oh, that's weird. Emission strength maximum. Yeah, it's just red. Also has to be glossy? Weird. Very weird. I don't think I'll actually, like, fully do this just for, like, the building process, but I want to look into using signs at some point just for detailing. Because I do know one of the options you get, like, backgrounds, and you can have this, like, circuit board look. You know, if it would present itself. There we go. It'll be like this little checkered circuit board that's moving. It's hard to see. 1 second. Set to white just to see better. There we go. I would like to like mess with that some more, but I feel like one problem is that it's moving, which normally isn't too big of an issue, but at scale I kind of want to see if I can do something different. Or I can use the signs as a way to show the shield generator, or like shielded panels or something like that, because the Earthmover has like giant shields as well, like a shield generator type thing. I'll think about it. Just trying to see what this would look like if I added a bit more flavor to this. I don't think I'll end up using this, but just curious. Can I change the... Oh, I can change that to be the same material. That's good to know. Oh, do I want to use it for all of these, though? Thinking about it. What do you mean I got an email? From nobody. Yeah, from nobody.
Ugh.
Do I want to use panels like that for the entire way? What other options do I got? I could do crossbeam instead. Do I like that texture? It's got bolting on it. Nah, I'll take out the rounded beam stuff too. I actually kind of like the size of the braided cable. Yeah, I kind of like how that looks. Can I, like, nudge it in? I can nudge it in, but it, like, disappears. I'll just go for massive pillar wall for now. Pillar wall. Let's see, armor plating. That's what I'll call this one. And clear designer. Right. How doth thine looke? I think it's alright. See if I can use the walls as... What do you mean I have to work at angles with you? What? Good grief. Wish I could figure out like a consistency on what's considered wall or not. Okay, you want to work now, so if I use blueprints, then it does this. It's very picky. Same height. I'll do that. Let's see if I can get in the same orientation on this end. Was it? Oh, I didn't even put it in the very middle. Why would I do that? Oh well. So it's one down from the top and then over. Right at the very middle? Yes. Cool. And I need to use default over here so that I can have it outwards, and of course it comes out at a weird angle. That's why wouldn't it? You do that, whatever. I will make do. Although you do line up better than the other version, right? Because this one had like a little gap here. Yeah, but I don't think that actually be noticeable. Oh, that's actually the gap that I wanted. Alright, well, that'll work with that. Okay, this part. Caution, overlapping objects, clipping will occur. Of course it will. That's what I'm intending. Let's see, redo that one, please. I really need to figure out what causes some of these to let's see, like go at off angles like that. It's as close as possible. Gotcha. Close as possible. Alright, how does that look? Oh, that looks alright. Definitely the amount of shielding is going to be bigger, but that's like a really good start. Shouldn't take me too long to actually get this on. So if I set to blueprint mode, then I can get 2 more. Yeah, and I'll have... what was that? Oh, I'm out of concrete. That's funny. Am I making concrete here? I don't think I'm... No, I'm not making concrete. Am I supplying it somewhere? Let me see if I can find some concrete. Because it's going to take a while for my depot to recharge. I do know I have somewhere that... Ooh, hello. You are using concrete. I will take by force. Maybe I should just have a thing... Here, let's see. Smart splitter, and we'll say you go here normally, otherwise overflow out. We'll just have it connect to a big bin or something. There we go. There we are. So now I'll be able to actually store a plethora of concrete over time. I probably should have been having it there later or earlier, but oh well. How much concrete do I think of? Okay. Blueprint designer is a godsend. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get like a lot more concrete. I'll just have to head back down to the main. But ooh, I can see like the shadows. The shadow down there looks kind of neat because of the grid pattern. All right, which one of these things do I got concrete in? You have none. Great, because all of it is being currently used, isn't it? Oh yeah, because all of it's going to... Shoot. All of it's going to it. Awesome Sync, so it's actually going nowhere. Do I have concrete just stored anywhere else? Oh, I think I do. Hold on. There's like another small factory a ways away. Maybe I got some storage over there. I have approximately 20 minutes before I need to skedaddle. Of course I didn't store them over here. Why would I store concrete over here? Who in their right mind would store concrete? Let's see, I'll just yoink some out of this production line. It's not going to be enough concrete, but it will help. Let's see, take from depot for... At some point I really should take some time and get more Mercer spheres and see if I can max out my my depot. Might be a while though, because I need to actually go searching for the Mercer spheres, which are sometimes kind of annoying to find, and then blah 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 blah. Although, how is the shield looking at the moment? I do like it. I do think I need to have like one or two more things. Oh, I didn't even notice my Pioneer was like kept going up. That's funny. How many more we need? I think two to line up at least. Approaching on another up. Are you telling me that? Oh, this elevator's gonna get destroyed too. Yeah, well. Let me fix the electric at least. I'm gonna go all the way down here. At this point, I don't really need an elevator anymore, because like I think actually running up the stairs is faster. All right, and the elites. There we go. Like, running upstairs is faster, and then I also got the hover pack, which makes going up easier too. Maybe if I wasn't building this so large, it would be fine. But no. There we are. Some of this framing out of the way. It is looking pretty good at the moment. So I need to get all of this done on the other side too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Is the size of it looking good? I feel like I need to shave off the top and bottom just a little bit. Like, just shave off the top. Just, oh, I don't have any power over here because I deleted it. Let's see. Any other areas that I can have just a little power connection? You will just go to, like, here or something. There we go. Okay, we'll take out, I think, 4 layers. And twitched. better, yeah. I think I'll do the same with the bottom side too. Just a solid 4 gone. I don't know if I want to do too much at the bottom. I mean, look at our reference. No, it should probably be. Oh, I just noticed that this actually has like a curve to it. Ew. Can I do anything to make that curve part? I might look into that. But same thing, I should probably take out 4 layers down here too. See if I can get like as much of this done as I can, and I'll probably need to start wrapping up. Either way, I feel like I got good progress to get like a better idea of what the shape of this will look like. It'd be good if I had time to like work on the other leg, but this is also fine. Nothing underneath, nope. Alright, I think that looks good. I'll need to look into how I can make that angled, but I'm gonna make sure that I have it functioning first. And I'm gonna see if I think I have enough time to at least get the shielding on the other side too. I'll try to get that. Pillar wall. Pillar John. Pillar John wall. Let's see, if I just need 4 down from each side. No, it's not going to be an exact. I thought I was going to, like, shave it off if I position things. Ah! No. No, 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 no. Go away. You can't see it, but I'm physically attacking you. There we go. I'm awake, what I missed? Okay. Default, right. How... Shoot. Let me get you out of the way while I work on this. And of course you do not want to go... Yeah, now you do. Very picky. Okay. Right, I got about 10 minutes left. I'm gonna talk about some plans that I got going. I'll be sure to have a actual post or a status update post later, so don't have to worry about that. I'm just honestly thinking about what I want to do. So, video-wise, I am currently still making a Deltarune Theory video. I'm hoping to get that done in a couple weeks. I'll get like a better progress update on the status thing, but I think at the moment I'm like 20% done with it, I think, which isn't exactly ideal, but I think the quality of it will speak for itself whenever I get it finished. Why are you angled? You shouldn't be angled, you fool. Now, weird. If I go in on the right side, then it does that. But, Oh, now you wanna... anyways, the video itself is about 20% done, I wanna say. So quiet here. To be fair, that's also because of, like... I think around this time is when there's, like, college graduations, I think. That's what I'm gonna leave for kind of soon, actually. Yeah, I would stay here longer, but I don't have enough time to do that because there's like a graduation ceremony I need to get to. Wanted to see how much of this I can do. That's my assumption, and I know a lot of people that frequent are in the States, and I don't know how interesting I can make making legs. What do you think of these legs? You can't just do anything without legs like these. Ha. Let's see, getting some of that framing out of the way. I don't need that right now. Keep that there. I'll go to the start of the stream and check out my messages. Yeah, I did look at your emails. Tried to check them out for a little bit. Oh, I need power. I need more power. There. I think that should be enough. Anyways, other plans that I got, still going over status updates. I got an idea. I want to try this out. So, recently I got recommended playing a game, and normally I kind of say, like, I just don't have time to play some of these games nowadays because I have, like, too many other projects to work on or whatever. But...
Oh, wait, that's not...
Oh, shoot, I should reposition... I actually need to reposition these, because, yeah, that was not exactly where I put it. Oh, keep it brief. Anyways, I don't normally, like, say, oh yeah, sure, I'll play that game, whatever. But, I'll put it like this. My brother wants me to play Five Nights at Frickbear's, which sounds like a weird name, and it is. But it's actually like a really well-made fan game that's basically Five Nights at Freddy's Ultimate Custom Night, but like a lot better in terms of like the quality at least. And I checked it out and I was like, oh, I guess I could check it out. But then my brother and I made a deal that if I were to play the game, then he would play Deltarune, and I was like, oh, you will finally play Deltarune? If you do, oh well, I want to do this. So next week I'm gonna be having a stream for that because I really want my brother to play Deltarune. Also next week is going to be last week until I do a scheduled break, but this one might actually be a bit longer. Normally I go on like a 1-week hiatus so I can like recover, plan, do maintenance or something like that. This time I might end up doing a 2-week maintenance because I think I'm kind of due for a 2-week maintenance anyway. Just some time of not streaming. That's not to say that I won't stream ever again or whatever, but just I'll be on a break for a while. Anyways, I want to try something out where, like, as much as I actually need, like, the break, I think it would be better, at least for, like audience entertainment-wise, if I could find a way to... Okay, there we go. If I can find a way to make, like, the last week a little bit more interesting before I take the break. That's what I would like. So I thought about, like playing something, like playing some off game, like let's say there was some game that I wanted to check out for a while, but just never had the time to properly get a stream up. Then I could try doing this, where I just like spend the last week before a big break and try that out. So this is going to be a test run with the Five Nights at Frickbear's thing to see how that goes. So I should probably get to making a thumbnail at some point, like this weekend. I'll have details in a status post on this sometime later tonight, I want to say. I want to say tonight, but we'll see. Entirely depends on, like, how busy I get. All the limitations, though, I know that, like, another game that was kind of recommended was Metal Gear Solid, or Metal Gear V, and I want to check it out. I really do, but every time I think about it, I'm like, man, that's going to be like a multi-month campaign almost. I do want to do it, but it's just like it's going to take a long time. Which isn't too big of an issue, but I want to see if I can like keep this to like playing as much of one game as possible whenever the last week comes, and try to do that. See how that gets taken. Oh, you are not in the right position. Okay. How's about there? No, you don't like it there. Boom, 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 boom. Other stuff? I don't want to talk about other stuff. Hey, wait a moment. You are not in the right spot anyway. What's going on here? You're not in the right spot. Is it because that one's like too big of an area? That says I got a virus on my mother base and 350 of my 900 are infected. Had to handpick each of them into quarantine. Oh gosh. Yeah, I remember that choice coming up. Yeah, excuse me. Oh, good grief. How much do I want to work on this? Because I really don't have time. I gotta go right now, do I? I got 2 minutes. Can I fix this error in 2 minutes? Probably not. But this is... Okay, that's lined up, at least. Oh, now you want to work, right? Oh, that's because that got diagonal. Why do these get diagonaled? I think that's why I got messed up already, because it was supposed to go this. And I thought everything was wrong, but it wasn't. It was just this being picky. Anyways, summary. Gonna have a status update. We're gonna play Five Nights at Frick Bears next week. And it's gonna be like a all-week thing, actually. I'll have details in a status post that I'll be posting like either the end of today or tomorrow, whichever one I have more time for. So it probably won't hear much updates on the Earthmover project for a little while I'm going through the maintenance period. If I have time, I kind of want to see how much more I can do on this, but I also do want to make that Deltarune Theory video that I keep wanting to make. Oh, out of concrete. Okay, it's going to take me too long to get concrete anyway. Let's see, how doth thine look? I really do think the shields are actually looking good. I do need to like shrink it a bit, but I think it's all right. Do I think the... Yeah, I think this actually is like a good proportional thing. Yeah, I think this is all right. That says I got a virus on the mother. Wait, when did I send it twice? What? My YouTube wanted to remind me that was a message sent. That's weird. Alright, I'm gonna be closing out. I'll be heading out of here. So, thank you very much, Taz, DL Prophets, Halt Gabriel, Lorenzo, Roaring Knight, Boschnik, Swedish Monkey, Quotes, Ender, Jellyfish, lol, Kevin, Random Ultra Kill Fan, and many more for stopping by on the stream. I hope you all enjoyed that at least some amounts. And don't forget, Windows wants to know your location. Don't forget, I'll be having a status update post sometime tonight or later. I'm hoping to get that done. Next week, going to be playing Five Nights at Frick Bears. It's going to be a thing, so I can convince my brother to play Deltarune. I'll be so happy after that. I'll finally be able to talk to him about the game. Alright. That's going to be it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed that at least some amounts. And you all have a good night. Bye, everybody.